the outside line. Looks like it's going to be leading off of one.
That's got to make you smile, knowing there's a lot of options on this racetrack when you go to strap in tomorrow.
So now we got the fast. Oh, big wreck.
Oh, big wreck with Todd Bodine into the wall. Coming off of turn number 1, it looks like he hits the inside wall.
Wow.
Looked like maybe Todd was going to pull down to draft off of Buescher.
Yeah, he was just going to get a little bit of a sniff of air off Buescher, and PK held his line.
Right along with Timothy Peters.
Maybe Nelson didn't expect this move from Todd, Phil, you think?
I'd say he definitely didn't expect it. It looked like Todd was just following Buescher to draft off him. Here's going to be another good view right here. You see you move down, then Todd moves down, and unfortunately Nelson already had his nose up there. Nelson had no idea that Todd was coming down.
He has had a very eventful week, and let's go back to first practice, BP. He got in somebody else's oil.
Yes, the 86 Mike Cope had an engine problem going down in turn 1, and Kurt Busch turns through it, and he gets in the oil and spins, and man, that thing snaps around and right in the wall. So that is the truck that he's using today.
There he comes by to finish the first lap, and he goes down in turn 1, and right here, just as he drove down the corner, he just back end just kept going around. Man, the sound of that crash. One more look and listen. Oh man, that's tough blow.
Yeah, that's something breaking, I would think. I mean,
it could be the tire going down and just not seeing it flat yet, but his crew has already called him on the radio, called for 2 right side tires, and he's trying to get down the pit lane, but he's got all these cars coming.
And Mike Bliss.
Poor Mike Bliss, nowhere to go.
Ends up on top of him. That was Jay Sauter that caught a piece of Bliss going by.
Not clear.
Oh. He got a good look at the underside of that 20 car. Riggs did. Look at that. He's right on top of it.
Yeah.
Coming off turn 2. Looks like the car on the outside got into the 0-2 car of Kelly Sutton. And then this is just chain reaction down the backstretch. Wow, that car slid half the backstretch on its roof. That had to be a wild ride.
Well, when you're going 150 miles an hour and things happen.
Corner looks like Michael's losing a little bit of speed. She runs in there pretty snug on him. She said he turned down, but it looked to me like she ran in there and there just wasn't enough room. I think she slid up just a little bit and got into the left rear of Michael. And they went for a ride.
No turn signals on these cars.
No,
Judging
baby.
Intentions can be a little tough without hand signal out the window.
May have just misjudged a little bit of distance there, closing distance.
On board.
Trying to go by him, and yeah, he does turn down just a little bit, but they're going into the corner, so he has to make the arc. And you see the rubbered up part right there on the bottom of the racetrack. That's where he was going, and it looks like she was trying to beat him to the punch.
He's backed up into the second pack. It's a 4-horse race out of turn 2. Spin down the back straightaway, and it's Kurt Busch. The corner, Boyer and everybody else still had theirs.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Kurt did a nice job. The night car was running well, top 11 there.
And Jarrett's 44 fight for the entrance to turn 1.
Dale was kind of moving down, trying to close the door. I think what he would like for a Matt to have realized was, there's a car in front of me. I can't go anywhere. Give me a break. See Kyle right in front of Dale, and I'm thinking Dale was saying, you know, give me a break here, man. I'm trying to get by this dude.
Mayfield scoots through, but Robbie Gordon gets involved right there, along with the 40 of Stremme, the 43. And we're watching back from Kyle Petty, the Victory Junction gang camp.
You see how Dale was up on Kyle. He backed out a little early just to make.
Behind you, cautious out.
The first hit was the wall. The second one was David Gilliland right there.
You see how close that leader, Tony Stewart, was right behind all this, which was another reason these guys were racing desperately.
And there it goes, and bam, that is a lick.
There's no question that right front tire was down on that car.
Yeah, no question. Watch.
In front of you. He is trying to stay out of the way. Got the wall, guys. Got the wall. Tire went down. Caution's out, caution's out.
Is that smoke, they started slowing down, which is the thing that they need to do, and it just becomes a chain reaction type of a situation. Well, there's Earnhardt, though, and I mean, he's spinning, and you know, there wasn't anybody close to him. I don't think anybody hit him to cause him to do that, so I don't know.
It's hard to say. My guess is that Kyle Petty, we don't really know, but my guess is that Kyle Petty backed off because of the smoke, and someone ran in the back of him and spun him. Let's go down to jury punch.
Now, he was not far behind Dale Jarrett. Dale had just passed him about 7 or 8 laps ago, and there he sees that smoke.
See, Kyle Petty spun in the oil or whatever and goes up and hits Elliott. Elliott was really okay till Kyle came along.
The racer,
around goes Brendan Gaughan. And Armand Quiroga got into the back of it. Ty Dillon also involved in this.
Up here behind those.
Armand Quiroga just ran too deep into turn 1.
Easy here in case it's rubbing too hard on below that tire.
4 wide getting into 1.
Oh, we got a crash. Hard crash.
Hard impact. Bobby Labonte. Reed Sorensen, Michael Waltrip.
Like Joey Logano got a little piece of that too.
Earlier in the day, right there.
Well, it looked like Bobby was trying to give some of those guys a break in front of him. As those cars got 4 wide in front of Bobby Labonte, he backed off just a little bit.
Yeah, well, you got to back off somewhere down going into that corner anyway. It's just you hope the guy behind you is paying attention. And David Reagan ran up on Bobby Labonte and turned him around. And
oh, looks like he got tagged by the 22 car, David Stremme, up off of turn 4.
Wow, rear tires came off the ground.
You can call that a great job from Jamie or just flat lucky, but I'll take it any way they want to give it to me right now, because when you wreck off of turn 4 to land and save it, you've done something big.
Nice quarter. Been in front of you. You're clear. You're clear. Good job.
Here's David Rudemann's on board as you watch him go through all the debris.
He's going back across the grass. All clear. Good job.
Somebody gets him from behind. Is that Johanna Long in the 20? It is. Johanna Long in the 20 got in the back of Blake Feast. The rear wheels came off the ground there. Fortunately, that truck came back down. I did not see the roof flap deploy on that truck.
Way up the racetrack goes the 32, catches the 6, and around goes Justin Lofton, hits the 13 of Johnny Sauter. They crash right at the start-finish line, and they catch the 32 of Miguel Paludo.
Wow. That was a huge crash. Yeah. Miguel Paludo gets a little bit loose right there. Had a slow truck of Norm Benning ahead. Norm didn't do anything wrong. Miguel just got loose and, wow, right into the side. Almost flipped him over.
Yep. Yeah, Johnny was as far down on the bottom of the racetrack on the apron as he could be.
Lagasse Jr., the 11, and watch Tony Raines behind him in the 34 get involved.
Lap. Brendan's losing his nose coming up on track.
And behind him with a 13 of Todd Bodine gets into the wall.
And hard contact from the 99 of Brian Silas.
You all right, Todd?
Slow motion here. Great camera angle, guys. Watch this thing fling into that outside wall.
And that was a hard hit by the 99 of Brian Silas, but all 4 tires up off the racetrack.